Hey, hey everyone, in this tutorial, we are going to build a multiple CSV chat application using Pandas AI and the OpenAI. Right, so this application enables you to upload multiple CSV files and you're able to chat with your files. Okay, you're able to ask questions and it's going to give you a response. So I'm going to do a demonstration. So we're going to hit browse, and this case we have two CSV files. We are going to upload that and we have it here. Okay, so it gives you an option to select which files you want to chat with. In this case, I've selected one of the files. Okay, so you have the option to ask questions. So I'm going to say, is the highest model in the, okay, let's say what is the highest brand in the year with the highest price. Okay, right, we get a response. So the highest brand with the highest price is Focus from 2018. Okay, so that is for the Ford. So, okay, so this data contains information about cars, the model, the year, price, transmission, the mileage, the fuel type. All right, and we asked what is the highest brand and the year with the highest price. Okay, so the highest brand with the highest price is Focus. That is 2018. All right, and let's see. Let's get the select. Okay, let's say we are going to ask, and when you click the select CSV file, it gives you the data frame. That is, it displays the information. Okay, and you are sure that this is the CSV file you want to work with. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm going to ask the next question. I'm going to say, which model in year has the lowest price? Click. Right, and said the model in the year with the lowest price is 1980 model, price at 80. Right, that's good. That's so awesome. Right, so you can just be playing around with this, and I'm going to show you how this was built step by step. All right, so it was actually built with Pandas AI. So let's go into it, see briefly how it works. Okay, so Pandas AI is a Python library and it adds generative AI capabilities to Pandas. So it is not actually, Pandas is mostly used for data analysis and manipulation. And the Pandas AI is used in conjunction with the Pandas, and it's no replacement for that. Okay, and you can install it by just doing a pip. Okay, if you want to install it, you do pip install Pandas AI. Okay, and there are several options, several ways you can use it. All right, before you use that, you import Pandas as PD, and from that interacts with data frames and the Pandas AI, you import Pandas AI. Okay, so this is an example. You call the sample and you instantiate the LLM, okay, by using the OpenAI token. And you also call the Pandas AI and instantiate the AI part of the Pandas by using the LLM model. And you use that to answer the questions. You put in the data frame and the prompt. Okay. And you can also use that in several ways. Okay, you can create a chart, Pandas AI. You input the data frame and you write how you want the chart to look like. So you, in this case, you plot a histogram of countries showing for each of the GDP using the different colors for each of bars. All right, so this there you have it here. Okay, so you can save in the chart. You can save it using the Pandas AI with the LLM. You save chart, it's equal to true. You saved it. All right, and you can do multiple data frames as well. Right, so import data, PD, and you work with multiple data frames and using the same procedure, you input the two data frames here and you ask your question. Okay, you can also do shortcuts like cleaning the data, input missing values. All right, you can generate features, histograms, plot histograms. Okay, and it also has some licensing, right? License under the MIT license. And that is awesome. Okay, so these are some basic information. All right, so let's get into the code. I'm going to show you how to build this application step by step. Okay. Right, so we have some starter code here. And before we start, we need to import some libraries. We're going to need Streamlit, Pandas AI, and Python.env. Right, so these are the packages that we're going to be using. And we will need to create environment variable. We call that the OpenAI API key, right? That's going to be used to create the OpenAI API to create the LLMs. Okay. All right. So I'm going to walk you through how this is done. All right. So we first need to install the packages. So we do pip install R requirement. It's enter. Right. It's successfully installed. Okay. So we're going to import Streamlit. Anyway, I'm going to get into this. I'm going to get this into GitHub, so you can just grab a copy of that and install it into your terminal or into your code, so you can just run it. All right. So import Streamlit as ST to create the app. Import the OpenAI to create the LLMs. The load.env to load the OpenAI API keys, the OS, the pandas as PD for the data frame, and to create the Pandas AI for the LLM connection to create the question and answers, the power of the AI generation, generative AI, and we are going to load the .env. Okay, so this is how you can load the environment variables. You can do it either this way, or you can create the os.environment like that. Okay. All right, for demonstration purposes, I actually use the two of them. Okay, so we're going to create an open API key and slide this to get this os.get environment. Open API key is going to be here, right? So we're going to grab that environmental variables, right? So this is how you get the API key. Okay, so you come to here, right? And in here you go to create new secret key, you copy that, and that is done. Come to your code. I'm going to change that. Once I do that, I have to change this. Okay. And I'm going to save that. Okay. Let me, okay. I think I will, okay, so let's start. We create Streamlit dot set page config just to make the layout wider, and the title, we call this the multiple CSV chat app, and we're going to upload the multiple CSV by using the file upload, and we make the type CSV because we only need CSV files, and I said multiple files equal to true because we need multiple files. And if input CSV, we are going to select a CSV file from the uploaded files using the drop down menu. Okay, and we're going to do selected file is equal to st.select box. So it's nothing but just selecting the file that have been uploaded. Okay, so we create file.name for file in the files, input files. We just want to select the index of the file. Okay, and let me do an initial run so we see. So if you want to run it, do Streamlit, run. Hi, let's see. All right, so we have the output here. Okay, so this is what is going to be used. Okay, so upload your CSV files, then we have it here. Okay, all right, and it has the option. So let me try that and see if that is going to work. Okay, so you see select a CSV file. You have the option, select any file. At this point, okay, so next thing is we load, play, select CSV file. So we are going to say save your file, get the info, CSV loaded, successfully. Right, say data, we're going to read the content of the CSV file, put CSVs, and get the selected index. Okay, whichever file got selected, we get the index, and we are going to say st dot data frame. I want to get the data frame of the data that was read. I'm going to put that into a container. Okay. Make it wider. So we're going to do true. Okay. and we are going to the query for analysis. Okay. So, okay. So at this point, the ST info will create like a chat below. Okay. So input, where we're going to input the text. ST an area where we're going to input the text. Say enter the query. So at this point, so the next point is to create form analysis. Form analysis. I'll say if input text. So at this point, we are going to need the create the setup the LLM that is going to interact with the query to get the answers. Okay, so we're going to need to set that up. Okay, so we're going to set it up here. Also, we need to create a chat with CSV as a data frame. So we're going to pass the data frame in the question. Okay, I'm going to pass that to the LLM to retrieve the answers. Okay, so we're going to create the OpenAI. We're going to get the API, the API token. So go to the open. Going to be go to the open API key and the PandasAI is equal to Pandas. I'm going to pass the LLM. Okay. With the results, go to Pandas AI. I'm going to do run. So it's going to run and give the results from the query. Okay. Prompts is equal to prompts. Okay. So I'm going to pass in the data from prompt is equal to whatever was entered. I'm going to show code is equal to true. Is equal to true. Okay, and we conversational answer is equal to true. So we're gonna, it's nothing but just to get the answers in a conversational form. Okay. And we are going to return nothing but the results. Okay. And the next thing is now if input text, any text is input, text an input of text. Okay. I'm gonna create a button. I'm gonna say chat CSV. Okay. Create an info. I'm gonna say query. I'm gonna add that to the input. space input. Okay. So it's nothing but going to show something like your query, and you're going to input in the text. Okay, whatever the questions that you want to ask. Okay, and the results is going to be, we're now going to call the function. Okay. I'm going to call the function here, and now we are going to pass the data and the input. We are going to status the results. To show the results. Okay. So what we done here is just performing the analysis where there's a button going to be called the ChatCSV, and we're going to create an info that we're going to say your query, then we're going to input the text, and the results here is going to be the function. Okay, so this function we are going to pass in the data and we're going to pass in the text, right? So whenever this function is called, it's going to perform this action. Okay. All right, and we get the results. Okay, I'm going to save this and let's refresh it and see. We run. Okay, it's showing. So we have the two tables here, two CSVs, and chat below we have the entire query here. Okay, okay, so let me try it and see. There's the model, the best price. Let's see, chat below. We have an error, line 44. I think we missed something. Okay, let's save it, refresh it. Okay, run it again. Awesome. The model with the highest price is the focus. All right, so I hope you like this video. So if you like this video, subscribe and share, and see you in the next one.